Hello, welcome to the Dear Encourager podcast, where real stories meet radical hope. Hosted by Vanessa Scott and Keisha Nix. This space is made for anyone navigating the journey of chronic illness and caretakers seeking connection, compassion, and a community that gets it. Each episode, we bring you conversations that uplift, strategies that empower, and encouragement you can carry with you throughout everyday life. Let's grow stronger and healthier together.
Today is our last Thursday of May. And this month we've talked about mental health. We started with the ABCs of mental health. Then we went to mental health of nurses, burnout, boundaries and balance. Next, we talked about senior citizens, mental health and senior citizens. And then last week we talked about dementia versus mental health conditions in our senior citizen, making sure that we could identify those. And today we are going to end with mental health in women. Yes. And so this is a very important topic. One that is close to my heart, especially for women of color, because I think we've been told so many times that we have to carry so much weight. And this is our duty, our job. This is our cross to bear. So it really is important to me that we discuss this for women. Yes. So the first part of it, we're going to make sure that we have awareness and educated. And the first thing I want to talk about is what I just said is making sure that you can understand and know if the load is too heavy. And we're going to tell you 5 signs to know if the load is too heavy, ladies. We carry a lot. We do a lot. We're mothers. We're sisters. We're daughters. We're aunties. So we do a lot for the family, for our friends. So are you mentally overloaded? 1, are you constantly tired? Even after you've taken that rest, even you've gotten that 8 hours of sleep, and we're tired, we're drained. That's a sign.
8 hours of sleep is a blessing. Because I don't normally see 8 hours of sleep. I don't think I've had 8 hours of sleep. I don't know when I have had 8 hours of sleep. Even when I call myself going to bed early, I find some way to not go to sleep.
Well, I'm going to challenge you, Keisha, because we are women and we're talking about mental health. And if you can't get that 8 hours straight, I want you to find a time in the day to get an hour, because studies have shown that when we even take those power naps, they do help refresh us and revive us. So even if we can get that little bit time in before we cook dinner, before we have to do this, before we get that, just have a little short moment to yourself to get that rest in. The second thing, guys, and I'm guilty of this. Do you feel responsible for everything and everyone?
Yes.
You're overloaded. We got to start learning how to divide the load, to share the responsibilities. And it's not ours. And let me tell y'all, and I'm gonna lean in a little bit for you. I'm gonna lean in. And you don't have to do it. And it's gonna get done, and it don't have to be done your way. That's a lot of us. It can't be done unless I do it, because it's not going to be done right.
I have grown in this area. My thing was, I want you to do it this way. And I was told they didn't have to do it that way. And I was like, but you do. No, I don't. Then I was like, I don't really care how you do it. Just do it.
Right.
And that was a challenge for me to let certain things go. But now it's like, are you going to cook? Okay, great. What you cooking?
Right.
Are you going to cook this? I thank you very much for doing it. And so that has really helped with some of my stress load, because I was so uptight about how I thought that people should do stuff. And now it's like, I don't care how you do it, as long as it get done.
Good, because that's a weight off of you. Another thing that we tend to do is we start forgetting things. We start being scatterbrained because we are drained. We
Ouch.
are, yeah. That weight, take some of those bricks out of that bag. Lighten the load. That is a sign, ladies, when you're forgetful, when you're scatterbrained, because you have no capacity. I try to use if you have 12 ounces, a cup. I want you to visualize a cup. Only 12 ounces can go in that cup, ladies. You can't pour that 20-ounce drink in that cup. It's not going to fit. It's going to overflow. So we have to make sure that we're taking time out and making sure that we're caring for ourselves. So we don't tend to forget things and be all over the place. And then I've been guilty of this, is that we feel guilty when we take that little small time out for ourselves. As again, self-care is not selfish, it's necessary. So don't feel guilty. Don't say, oh, I'm going to only do 10 minutes or whatever. So I'm telling myself right now, I felt guilty coming here. So if people don't know, Keisha's in Austin, I'm in Dallas. So I felt a little guilty, but I was like, this time I'm not going to rush back. I'm going to make sure that I take care of business, and I'm going to relax and enjoy my time here. And you know what? The key, as long as the house doesn't burn down and everything is okay and no emergencies, I'm going to make sure that I enjoy this time. I think we have to make sure that we do that, ladies. Don't feel guilty for taking some time and space out for yourself.
Yeah, and also I have been emotional or irritated very easily. And in this season of my new normal, since I've been diagnosed with all of the illnesses that I have found myself thinking I should be okay with what's going on with me. And, oh, I feel fine. Oh, I should be able to do these things. I'm not able to do those things. And I have still been struggling with accepting that I can't do things that I thought I should do. And even within this past week, I have had struggles, and it's been hard to accept them. But my body has told me I'm going to have to accept them because it has shut down. And so today is a better day, but it was still a day of struggle, you know? And so that's something that I would hope that you ladies wouldn't do. Don't push your body to the limit because you are trying to be support. Listen to your body.
Yes. So all of these are great tips, and these are 5 ways that you know that you're overwhelmed, ladies. 5 ways. So then remember, that's making sure that you're aware. So this is our first thing, is being aware of when you're overloaded, being aware of your emotional level, your emotional, I'm going to say, scale. You know how when you go to the doctor, they say, from a 1 to 10, tell me what pain you are in. So ladies, from a 1 to 10, tell me how drained you are. From a 1 to 10, tell me how overloaded you are. And then we're going to start, you know how they ask you, okay, so if you're 8, tell me what would it take to get you to a 5? And I want you to think about that question, lady. What would it take to get you to a lower number? And then I want you to make sure that you do something.
That's real good.
So the next thing we're going to talk about for you women is empowerment and encouragement. Making sure that you remind yourself, because a lot of times we like to distract ourselves to make people feel better. So make sure that you understand your voice matters. You matter. And those who love you and care are not going to make you feel small, are not going to make you feel like you have to. And sometimes, Keisha, it's not even them. Mm-hmm. It's us.
It's us. It really is us.
I will tell off on myself. This year I got nominated for Counselor of the Year in my district for my school. Yes. And I kept minimizing it. I kept saying, oh, it's just because of this. It's just because of that. And I got spanked on the hand by a friend and was like, no, you are good at this and you do so much for people and you care so much. So this is an honor. Make sure that you celebrate yourself. I think for so many times we were taught that it's boastful and it's bragging if we, let people know how great we are.
I'm mad at you.
See, I done thrown out for myself.
I did not know anything about what she just said, and she's supposed to be my sister. How dare you? I'm mad at you.
See, this is a problem.
Congratulations,
thank you.
You were nominated.
Thank you. So, and those are the things, and making sure that we understand that we're valid, and what we have to say and what we have to offer is valid. Mm-hmm. And as I was just saying, like in this goes that you're not too much. Mm-hmm. That we're enough. We're not too much. And a lot of times I think, like I said, we make ourselves small because so many people can't handle. I know I have a big personality. Sometimes I try to even minimize it when I'm in here, but I have a big personality and a lot of people, tend to shy away from this, or they think that I can be overbearing, over aggressive. And I had to learn that, the right people are going to love my personality, and the other ones, it's okay. Everybody's different.
Do not shrink to make yourself approved by certain people. Be who you are. And the right people, like she said, will love you. I'm so angry.
I'm in trouble, y'all. But take up the space that you are meant to. You have a purpose, and there's enough space for all of us. Mm-hmm. So take up that space, embody it, live in it, be proud of who you are, where you are. And I just want to say this, when I'm saying this is, you are right where you're supposed to be, wherever it is. Because we love diamonds, right, ladies? We love diamonds.
That's nice. Mm-hmm.
And to form a diamond, it has to take a lot of pressure. And so if you're in a pressure point right now, hey, you're about to be shining when it's all over, just like that diamond. Mm-hmm. So, guys, we're on the next topic that I love, and that's self-care and coping skills. Mm-hmm. I love to talk about self-care. If you got 5 minutes, I know we're so active when we say we don't have time in a day, but all you need is 5 minutes to do these things. And we're going to give you 5 things that you can do. The first one is box breathing. And so how you do that, you inhale for 4 seconds, you hold for 4 seconds, and you exhale for 4 seconds, and then you hold for 4, and we repeat. You do that for a minute. So that is the first thing that you can do to reset. It's going to reset your brain, and it's going to reset your mind, guys. So it's called box breathing. So you're going to inhale for 4 seconds. You're going to hold it for 4 seconds. You're going to exhale for 4 seconds and hold for 4 seconds. And you're going to repeat that step for a minute, guys. And just me talking to you, and through that, you can just feel your body just relax for a little bit.
I was having squirrel moment. So I know that this is something that I would have to really concentrate to do. But I'm looking forward to doing it.
Well, maybe the next one can help you, Keisha. And a lot of times, guys, I don't know if I've shared this in the past, but I'm ADHD. So as Keisha was saying, squirrel moments happen. It's very difficult for me. The box breathing is pretty, I can do that. But meditation takes me, it really is hard for me. I have mastered a couple techniques, but it's really hard. So the next thing is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 senses scan.
Okay.
So we know what our senses are. And so the 5 things you see, so you're going to name 5 things you see in here. Then 4, you feel. 3, you hear. 2, you smell. And 1, you taste. So again, you're going to name 5 things you see, 4 things you feel, 3 things you hear, 2 things you smell, and 1 thing you taste. As Keisha was saying, sometimes she has squirrel moments, sometimes I have those moments as well. So one of the things that may be difficult for you is listening for the 3 things you hear. Because just like right now, this environment's a little quiet, but I hear my voice, I hear the fan, and I hear the motor. So you have to just really think about it. It's going to be that simple. And also sometimes if you get certain lights you have, the little blinking of the lights that you hear, and then feel the air is blowing. So I feel the air. I'm going to give you another one. I feel the clothes on me, rubbing my body. So those are things that you can do. And when you do it, you reset. And I want you to do, I don't know if you noticed, when I was saying those things, I changed the tone of my voice because that also resets you. So that's another way that you can do. And these are things, once again, 5 minutes is all I need from you. The next thing is splash some cold water on your face. Woo! Splash some cold water on your face or hold some ice because that's going to wake up your senses again. That is going to wake up your senses.
I will have to splash the water because I have Raynaud. So I can't hold cold things in my hand for a long time.
Okay. So once again, but there's an alternative to splashing the water. But what we want to do is just to reset you, to take you out of whatever you are. If you're feeling stressed, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're sad at the moment, if you're anxious, all of these things we're doing are just to reset you in that moment, for you to take a moment, take a step back and refocus. And the next thing we're going to do is name 3 things that you're grateful for.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I can do that.
And in that, guys, it can be simple things. I am grateful to be here with you, Keisha.
Ditto.
I am grateful that I made it here safely. And I am grateful that I am able to share this information with you guys. I'm giving you another one. I'm grateful that you guys are here with us.
Yes.
And that you are getting this information. So the 5th one is to stretch and move your body intentionally.
Okay.
So I know a lot of times when we're working, we're told to get up and stretch. So not just when you're working, when you're feeling that overwhelming sensation. I want you to get up, put your hands over your arms, lift it up, stretch. And when you're stretching, also breathe. And this is going to, once again, it's going to reset you. It's going to help you move out of that space and regain yourself. So these are 5 things that you can do to reset yourself. That way, remember, these are coping skills, and this is a quick 5-minute self-care. So you can make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Is there anything you want to add to that, Keisha?
No, because I needed to pay attention. That was for me. No, I don't have anything to add, but I'm thankful to say I hear you and I receive it.
So I'm going to ask you this: which one you going to try?
The The ones about naming things I'm thankful for.
The grateful?
The grateful things, yeah.
Okay. So we don't want you to do anything that's going to be hard for you. So make sure you just take one and do that. And then you can always work on another one to try for the next time. So now that we've talked about those three, the next one is community and connection.
Mm-hmm.
Community and connection. And this one is for Keisha and myself. It's for you too. You. I'm talking to you. That strong friend, that one who don't tell anybody what's going on with them, because I can carry it. I can be that sacrificial lamb. No, I don't want to burden anyone else. No, you need to burden someone. You need to get that weight off you. You need to tell someone. So don't always be the one to have to hold it together.
And you don't always have to be the one that others lean on.
Mm-hmm. It's okay to fall apart sometime. That's where the healing begins.
Tag a strong woman who deserves this reminder today. So put that on your Facebook page. Send it in a text message.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for us to realize we do not have to always be the strong one.
Right. And it's okay. As we just said, when you fall apart, that's when the healing begins.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you are resurfacing and getting rid of that weight. Because that was the first thing we talked about, is having too much weight, being overwhelmed.
I think you better let it go.
Bag lady. You don't want to be a bag lady.
You gonna hurt your back.
Okay. And our fifth one is support. Making sure that you get the support you need, guys. We joke and we laugh, but this is very serious.
Yes, it is.
Making sure that you reach out and get therapy if you need it. It is not just for crisis. It is not just for when you have a death. It's for those simple things when you're just struggling to get to the next step. It's okay. Because if you didn't know something, if I didn't know how to cook, you'll call your mom and say, Mama, now what's that recipe? How do I do this? It's the same thing, ladies. It's the same thing. If you're struggling with going to the next step, whatever it is, it's okay to reach out for help. And not all the time. It can be mama, it can be sister or brother, cousin. Sometimes we need professional help. So making sure that you're seeking those help professionals in whichever man. And if you guys have a job, most jobs have EAP. Employee assistance program. So you can reach out to them and you get it starts with 6, some give 8, some give 10 sessions free. And let me give you a key point on that. Once you do those 6 sessions, then you got to find you a new provider, a new therapist. But just say, I'm going in for anxiety. And my next one, I can go in for stress or depression. So it's not, you have to do all of them in that 6 sessions. So these have been our 5 tips for you ladies. This is how we're ending our mental health awareness month.
Yes.
I hope you have guys gotten great information from us. I hope you've taken some of these tips and you're going to apply them, try them, and share them with others. I'm so thankful that I was able to be here with you, Keisha, these last 2 and do them with you. This has definitely boosted my mental health. And that's another beautiful thing, guys. I'm going to say being with people that you love, being with people who support you and encourage you and uplift you, that is a great boost to your mental health. So, Keisha, thank you for being one of those people for me.
Thank you. And I'm also glad that she's here. And I'm also glad that I'm able to say, if you need help finding assistance, contact us. That's what we're here for. So you can reach us by the website in the contact section. You can send us any type of inquiries you have. And if we can't help you immediately, we will look and get the resources that you need and get back with you. So please use us as a resource. This is our mission. So don't think that you have to go through this alone.
So dearencourager.org is our website,
Yes,
and
it
hit
is.
us on all social platforms at Dear Encourager. That's Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Apple. Did I leave any of them out, Keisha?
I don't think so.
So thank you guys once again for joining us. We appreciate you. We're here for you. And as always, like, subscribe, and share. Please. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Thanks again for tuning in to Dear Encourager. We hope today's episode brought you comfort, strength, and a reminder that you're not alone. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Dear Encourager. Like, subscribe, and share this episode on YouTube, and connect with us on Facebook to stay in the loop with everything we have coming up. Your support helps us grow this space of hope and healing, one listener at a time.